Alright, folks, we are at lucky episode number 13. Today we are going to quickly rerun the catacombs to the Tomb of the Giants. We got our sunlight maggot helm now, so we can go through and be illuminated. Alrighty. And since we have killed a bunch of them necromancers, if we put these skellies down, I think they will stay down. Let's find out. Yep. They stay down now. Alright, here we go. Before we go into the dark, we're going to swap on this. Doesn't help a whole lot, but it does help a little. It illuminates the immediate area, so hopefully when we get to the Tomb of the Giants, we'll be able to just go for it. Ooh. Thank God for good armor. So this series, honestly, will probably be done tomorrow. And from there, we're going to change gears a little bit, I'm thinking, and dive into Resident Evil Biohazard. So, basically, the plan for today, obviously, make it through Tomb of the Giants, and after that, depending on the time, we go ahead and start making our way through the Duke's archives to head for Seath. Oh yeah, I forgot that's what that is. Alright, let's see. Yep. This to top off, just because I'm curious with our current armor load. Okay, that's not too bad. Ooh. Ooh. Got 'em. Fortunately, these things aren't super strong. They're just annoying. And here we go. Back into Pinwheel's Arena. Where's the ladder out? Right over here. Kind of bums me out that some bosses don't get, bonfires dedicated to them in this game like they do in other Souls games. I just saw a message, so I'm curious what's over here. Oh. Apparently, we didn't need to... Huh. Neat. Never knew that was there. But like, in Dark Souls 3, you kill a boss, their arena drops a bonfire. Whereas this one, not so much. And I mean, I get it for, like, the asylum demon and stuff like that. That makes total sense. to not drop a bonfire there. Because you're only like 8 steps away from the previous one, and the floor falls out at some point, so... Okay. Ah, that's where I went wrong last time. No. Probably missed the bonfire we're supposed to hit here. But that's okay. See, and like, had we let Patches live, he would have kicked us down this hole right here. And that's about all he's good for. So... Oh yeah, and there are these weird, creepy, almost dog-like ones now, too. Hi, Black Nighty Night Night. Why don't you follow me to where we have a little more space to do our fighting? Not a lot more, just a little bit. Sweet. Oh, we got his shield. That is a really good shield. Good in quotation marks, of course. Yeah, with Havel's Ring, we should be able to do it, yeah. Although, to be fair, we are probably going to want to swap to something with more magic resistance when we get to Nito. Huh. Come this way, creepy thing. Uh-huh. This area is not bad when you can kinda see, but when it's... If you're navigating without a light source, and there's only 3 available light sources in the game, it becomes hellish. The 3 available light sources are the Skull Lantern, which unfortunately we weren't able to get, but we were able to get the Sunlight Maggot Helm, being source number 2. And the nice part about the helm is, since we wear it, you know, as a helm, it leaves our left hand free to keep a shield, whereas if we had the Skull Lantern, that wouldn't be possible. Ooh, some glowing eyes. And the third is a spell called, I think it's Cast Light. Just because I don't want a huge fight all at once. There we go. Problem solved. Hit. Alright, and there's, I think, 3 of them here. So, draw 1. Ooh. Buddy, calm down. I just want to kill you. Oh, forgot to switch back. Alright, let's just make sure we're full. Yeah, 3 of them here. Ooh, draw 1 at a time, they're not so bad. I say as I get wrecked. Oh crap. Because we haven't hit a bonfire in a while, we really don't want to die. I know there was supposed to have been one that we should have hit a while back, but so be it, you know. At this point, we got better odds going forward than we do going back for it. Let's check out that other path just to make sure there's nothing that's good here. Okay. I mean, it's alright. It's not great, but it's alright. General rule of thumb in Tomb of the Giants. Basically, as long as you are continuing to head in a downward trajectory, you're going the right way. Wasn't worth rushing in. Alright, now we're going to encounter a new type of enemy right up here. Again, not overly strong like most skeleton enemies, but mostly just weird. Yeah, that's a trap, and I fell for it. That's okay. Okay, so now we got probably some of the weirder enemies in game. Pinwheel also got a demotion, as I'm not sure how well you can see on screen. As you can see, obviously just as tough as, the real Pinwheel. And then, yeah, we got these baby skelly enemies as well. Come on. These things aren't threatening, they're just uncomfortable to look at. And, I mean, think about. But, once we get through that, let's go to this, because it is magic resistant. And this is the door to Nito, I believe. As we fall into his arena, we take damage. And that over there is Nito. He does spawn a skelly army, but for the most part, they are avoidable. His big AoE will take out his army until he spawns them in again. Okay, this is that AoE again. Took out most of his army. Ouch. Magneto is tougher than I remember. That attack always gets me. It's okay, though. We're doing alright. Oh, he got us. I've never been got by this, so I don't know what it's going to do to us. Ow, it's going to hurt a lot. That's good to know. Let's get away. Heal. Come on. Just a couple of swings. There we go. And that's another Lord Soul for our collection. This one does give us a bonfire. And that's the Tomb of the Giants down. And we are doing amazingly well on time. So it looks like we are going to start the Duke's Archives. First, we're going to repair our stuff, just because if I don't consciously make the effort to do it, I will forget about it. That's just honesty. And we should have enough soul items to get that final level. Oh, I'm still annoyed we wasted all that humanity and didn't even manage to save Solaire. Wow. +5 to our attack power? That's nice. Okay. So what we're gonna do, instead of going straight to Anor Londo, we're gonna go back here. Collect our 20 Estus flasks. And then warp back to Anor Londo to begin Duke's Archives. In the Duke's Archive, it's just got a lot of magic damage related stuff. Not horrible, but I mean, definitely could be better. Those guys were always kind of chumpy to begin with, but they're even easier to put down with our +15 Uchi. If you still have some at this point, I recommend... Went the wrong way. Throwing these on. There we go, that gate's open now. Because we have Pumbaa to deal with. And actually there's two of them. There's this one. Ow. Ow. Whoa, buddy. Not cool. Alright. Yeah, stand and fight does not work well against these things. I mean, we didn't die to Nito, so I guess... Oh, that's right. Yeah, we didn't die to Nito, so I guess Pumbaa gets the honor. Alright. Let's do this again. Oh. Why am I still wearing that? I don't need it anymore. There we go. The Duke's Archives is also the location of the only mandatory player death in this game. because our first encounter with Seath is basically set up to try to scare you. But the biggest issue with, like, Seath's boss fight in general is the fact that he can curse you in battle. Like, it's definitely annoying. Wow, that didn't do anything. Okay. Seriously? Dude. That's it. Fine. Fine. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So we're gonna wait for them to de-aggro before we go back to that bonfire. Because that is ridiculous. Yeah, that's the main drawback of doing a dex-based build with a sharp weapon like the Uchi. Hard armor enemies are super resistant to it. Let's go see if they've walked away. Just because we really do need a bonfire here. Not because the next area is difficult, but because it's kind of tricky. The one just vanished. Huh. You know what? Never mind. That one would probably be too close anyway in the hallway if we could get it to be there. But alright. So there is a channeler. Yeah. That's what I mean. This area is not built for a sharp weapon run through. That's why we went to New Londo to get the weapon to plus 15 before coming here. Because at plus 10 our weapon would be doing next to nothing. Oh, and they are currently, some of them are currently buffed by that channeler up there. And we got this big crystal idiot. Fairly certain that's most, if not all, of the minions at this stage. Oh, there's some archer ones. But they're not going to be a problem. And then, yeah, you get him to half, and he teleports up the stairs. Making life more annoying. Oh, there's a guy. Maybe? Bookshelf. Still in bookshelf. Doesn't do enough damage to matter. Okay. That was just a test. There we go. We got that oaf dealt with. Get him down, get him down. Okay, I can't remember. I'm fairly certain one side or the other's got a mimic on it. Okay, according to the chain, that's not a mimic. So the other side must be. I don't remember what the mimic drops. So I guess we're gonna go pick a fight with it. And see what happens. Oh, nice try. Couldn't capitalize on that there, man. Yeah, that one's definitely the mimic. Crystal Knight Shield. Let's do a stat check on that. Not great. I mean, 100% physical, yeah, but its magic is horrible. Stability is pretty good. You really want good magic defenses coming in here. Because nearly everything does magic damage. Okay, so we got one dude that's going to try and fight us in this corridor here. Yeah, kind of like the regular knights that we fought before. Simple to put down. Real quick, because our one mandatory player death is literally right around the corner, and we have almost enough souls for a level, we're going to take Havel's ring off to put on a ring of sacrifice so that when we die, we don't lose these souls, because we never come back here, ever, to this particular point. Yeah. Here's C. Even if we wanted to, we couldn't actually challenge him at this point. That's as close as we can get. Huh. That's super bizarre. No. Don't curse. Just kill. Yeah. There we go. And that's what the Ring of Sacrifice is for. It shatters, but we still have our souls. We can put Havel's ring back on. Do this. Oops. Light this bonfire. Not quite enough. One more item. Go. So we got 3 guys we can fight right here. Our cellmates don't like us a whole lot. We don't actually have to fight these guys. I just figured, why not? Put them out of their misery. That one's locked. The way out is this door here. But, as you can see, it's locked. So we gotta snag Snecko there. This next part, super annoying. There is a pretty easy way to deal with it, though. Just this noise gets frustrating. So those guys won't attack you. Typically, they will normally just run past and go up here. Which kinda gives you a clue of some sorts or something. So this door is progress, I think. That door is progress. But if you go this way, top up, drop down, you can pick up the Maiden set and the White Seance ring. I'm fairly certain the White Seance ring is, yeah, additional attunement slots, so it's nothing for this build. But kind of neat. Yeah, these things, not super tough, just weird. And due to the programming of the game, they basically pathfind the most direct route to you, which is technically that ladder over there. But we're going to do this, because I think... Okay, it doesn't stop the noise. Snake Man, stop. I don't want to deal with this. There we go. Okay, so apparently you have to die, and that fully resets. the sound. So yeah, kind of why you want a decent weapon. They're not super strong. Basically, no threat. Some of these are locked, and some of them aren't. Or, I guess we got the key for some of them. Oh, that noise just seeps into your skull. When we get down to the bottom, we can hit a lever to make it stop, also. Somebody dropped something that I didn't notice. Oh, a humanity. How nice. Ooh, yeah, that hurts. That is about the worst thing they can do. Is that annoying grab. And as you saw, it don't tickle. So now, had we saved Big Hat Logan, would be in this cell now, and we would have to find a way to save him again. But... alright. So, up here is the lever for that awful noise. Ooh, yeah. Ow. Alright. Come. What we're gonna do is... wow, I'm really glad I didn't jump down that. Basically treat the ladder like a funnel. Oh. You decided to come down too? Why are you going back up? Come on. You saw what happened to your friends. Why did you think it'd be any different for you? Yeah, and this is the key for the door that's all the way back at the top. So now with that shut off, if we die or if we rest, the noise won't be back, and all those hair tentacle creatures will be back in their cage. The door will be open, but they'll be back in their cage. Never noticed there's an item there before. Huh. Oh well. Alrighty. So, looking at the time, we will probably call it towards the next bonfire, and then finish the Duke's Archives tomorrow, and honestly, quite frankly, probably finish the game as well tomorrow. Oh. Yeah. More casters. I wonder if I can... Ooh. Okay. I'm just not saying much because I'm trying to remember the pathing for here. The last time I did a full run of Dark Souls was several months ago, which for me is a very long time to go without doing a run through these games. So you've got two options here. You can either drop onto those stairs from here, or Actually, I think that is your only option, thinking about it. Yeah. Haha. And he's done for. Check the chain. It's okay, so we open it. Make sure there's nothing here. Okay. If you want to, for exploratory purposes, come down here. Yeah, there's nothing on that one. Pretty sure, yep, nothing there. That, all that did really was open a wall to the lower area where we kinda already were. And then there's our channeler set. This is a mimic. This is not. So that is the key, those creatures that I told you, those slug tentacle things, that is the key to basically get into the cell behind their cell. Fairly certain we're missing one chest. There we go. And that's the crystal ember to crystallize your weapon, making it the strongest possible. But again, horrible idea because you can never repair it once you get it to the max upgrade level. There's that. Symbol of Avarice is a fun item. You can use it to collect more souls. But also, we're not going to go this way right now. We are just going to open that, though. But Symbol of Avarice, you collect more souls, but it eats your health in the process. Wow, this is dark. Wow, and even the sunlight maggot doesn't help. Okay, so now, if you want to, you are more than welcome to pick a fight with anything. In this room. This room is just kind of designed like the one that we entered the archives in. But we got this bonfire here. We're going to use these because this is the closest bonfire to Seath. That path we opened over there, that stairway that we pulled the lever on, drops us into this area, but when we come into this area, instead of being empty, like it is here, There's a bunch of those crystal golem guys. So we'll throw another point to our decks. Because why not? While I'm thinking about it. We're gonna need one more humanity. Somebody had a similar idea to us. Havel's set, but he's got the Black Knight sword. The next section of the game can be a little challenging. And the main reason I say that is there is one or two gold crystal golems, and they are significantly stronger than, regular. But that is tomorrow's problem. Actually, you know what? We may run over our regular time, but we're going to give it a shot. And tomorrow's episode can just be finishing the game. I really didn't expect to make it all this way in today's. For some reason I thought it would take a lot longer, but oh well. Oh yeah. The game always has to have a surprise for us. In this case, it's this guy. How come you're the only one that uses your shield? Prism stones can come in handy where we're going. Okay. So, come out here. Yeah, there's a gold crystal golem. We don't need to interact with it. There's a regular. Things aren't horrible, but they are like their chase distance is amazing for enemies in this game. Like, yeah, that one noticed us and like most enemies at that range, unless they are an archer, they're just simply not gonna see us. There you go. Great. I'm gonna have two at a time. It's fine. Ouch. Do that. Okay. And this area, it's all foggy and pretty, but don't let it fool you. You know how annoying the run back to the Witch of Izalith is? Yeah, basically same level of frustration with this zone a lot of the times. Okay. So, you get clues, sort of, on where you can go, like this. I know it's not snow, but it's essentially snowfall. And yeah. That's what makes this zone rough at times. But since we're playing on online mode, oh yeah, there's that other crystal golem I mentioned. Since we're playing on online mode, hypothetically, the path may be marked for us. Oh, and that's one that the game just put in general. Okay. So yeah, this guy's got some chase distance to him. Obviously, if you're going to fight, you want to fight where you have a little more room. It's a horrible idea to fight on that bridge. And I guess just think of this guy as the Black Knight of crystal golems. Oh. Dude, not cool. Okay. Yes, that is a moonlight butterfly there. It got a demotion to regular enemy. But you do not have to fight it. It will not aggro if you just leave it alone. And be careful at times. I don't know why, but I mean, I could hazard a guess as to why. But occasionally, like the crystal and whatnot is kind of slippery. And just basically keep following the snowfall. Yeah, and here's that second one I mentioned. Oh. Yeah. Like I said, slippery crystal. So we are going to try to outrun these things this time. They do give chase for a while, though, so... and unfortunately, I'm fairly certain the gold ones do come back. Oh. I don't see them. Maybe they don't. Nice. Okay. Well, since we fell off and the other one fell off, theoretically, it won't be up here either. Nope. this wasn't the way for progress, I don't think. Nope. Yeah. It's been a while since I was down here. Okay. So now we go back up to this one. Yeah, basically, if you see the powder effect, then you know it's safe to walk there. If you do not see the powder effect, and it's a terrible idea to walk there. Okay. Alrighty. So there are crystal lizards in there, and imminent fall. Here. Okay. This part is a little tricky. Yeah. And this isn't even the worst part of the run back. It's just mildly stress-inducing. No, in my opinion, there is a group of enemies right outside the boss door for Seath that I consider the most stressful part. Because... there we go. They degrade your weapon at a faster rate when attacking them. And with their positioning right outside a boss door, makes it kind of tough, like, because if you fight them all, and your weapon breaks, basically, what is that glowy? What are you? Never seen you before. Huh. Yeah, never seen one of them before. Kidding. So you know how I described the Capra Demon in episode 2? I think it was 2 or 3. As pass or fail. Seath is also that way. Like, I mean, yes, Seath is in possession of a Lord Soul. So, I mean, he is one of the major bosses of the game. So he is, you know, on the beefier end. but he's not super tough. I think all the times that I've actually fought Seath, I have died twice. Okay, just because this side seems like a little safer of a fall. And we run through here. I'm not overly worried about those things. Okay. Yeah. Well, if I'd realized it would take this long, because, I mean, we're 20 minutes past our regular episode length, I would have done this tomorrow. But now we're committed. And I can't just give up. Oh. Apparently they can see the path. Okay. So, we are going to swap on these. Uh-huh. I can only, like, this game has been out for a long time. I can only imagine what this zone did to, like, the playtesters before it initially released. Like, psychologically, this borders on inhumane torture. Yeah, that was one of those moments of slide that I have mentioned on numerous occasions. You know, and to be completely honest, I think that whole thing was just a waste of time. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Maybe. Let's see here. Trying to remember the pathing. I know, this looks...
I don't know who's the first.
I figured I better look something up. Because I, for the life of me, don't remember. Okay. That settles that. Turns out we were just going the wrong way. Okay. Yep. Here we are. Okay. So these are the things I mentioned. Basically clams with legs. They're annoying, Can be tough. But let's just run in here. Trigger this cutscene. Any of them trapped in here will take damage, I believe, from Seath's attacks. And this is your one in-game clue as to what you have to do to defeat him. And his tail weapon is a great magic weapon, because you get the Moonlight Greatsword if you get his tail weapon. And while it looks like he's got multiple tails, there we go. Oh, we were already on the correct side of him. Basically, it's the big center tail on his back. So, you gotta break this to be able to damage him. Yes, his attacks, his crystal attacks, do cause curse. Holy crap. See? Calm down, buddy. That's a get off me attack. So I'm not concerned about collecting the tail weapon for myself for this run. So I'm just going to attack him direct. I mean, he does give you plenty of opportunities to heal. And he's done for. Alright. That is Seek the Scaleless down. So, there is only one required boss left for this game, and that is Gwyn. And the next episode, the final episode, is going to be rather short. If I had realized it was going to take this long, I would have cut this episode back when I did. And this episode would legitimately be just the run to this area, just because we were at nearly an hour when we got to the previous bonfire. So, we're going to go back to here, and then the next episode will be the final. Rest, so we start off with our 20. And we will see y'all later.